Is Brett Favre hiding text messages? Brett Favre has not produced any text messages as part of the discovery process in the civil case involving millions of dollars in misappropriated welfare funds. This is according to a 14-page document that the legal representative for the Mississippi Department of Human Services presented on Monday. The document states that Brett Favre has failed to respond to any of this discovery regarding his text message exchanges with other individuals involved in the welfare scheme. Favre is claiming that discovery has just begun. However, the Mississippi Department of Human Services is stating that is not true. Over a year ago, they requested the documents from Favre, and he ignored their request for months. Favre then requested additional time to produce the documents. And even though the responses were already months overdue, MDHS granted him additional time. Favre eventually produced 24 documents. However, none of them included text messages, which was what MDHS specifically requested. This is interesting because we know there are text messages. For example, the text communication between him and Nancy New, who has already been charged for her role in this welfare scheme. Favre seems to be claiming that he doesn't have the messages. In order for MDHS to use the messages produced by some of the other defendants as evidence against Favre, they have to first authenticate the messages. They need to make sure that it was actually Favre who initiated or responded to those messages. If Favre doesn't produce the text messages, MDHS will have to use other avenues to authenticate the messages. As you read through these documents, you get the sense that Favre and his legal team are trying to stonewall the process. He's merely prolonging the inevitable at this point. It is not possible for him to avoid the legal proceeding, since he has exhausted all available avenues for doing so. In a previous video, I mentioned that Favre's motion to get the lawsuit dismissed was denied, and that Brett Favre filed an appeal with the Mississippi Supreme Court to get that dismissal overturned. Well, a 3-panel justice issued an order denying Favre's appeal. The Mississippi Department of Human Services continues to look for evidence to strengthen their case. On August 18, they subpoenaed former University of Southern Mississippi President Dr. Rodney Bennett for his electronic communication with Favre and several others. The subpoena also requested written communications containing terms like volleyball, MDHS, TANF, etc. It's noteworthy that the subpoena additionally seeks any written correspondence involving Deanna Favre, the wife of Brett Favre. So this could be problematic for Brett Favre depending on the nature of his communication with Dr. Rodney Bennett. We are just going to have to wait and see. However, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think that Brett Favre is hiding text messages? Also, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe.